Hello?
Hello. Oh, yeah, is that Derek?
No, it's Darren.
Darren? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who am I speaking to, sir?
Simon Walker.
Hello, sir. So when we clear the rubbish from the beach at the weekend,
Yeah.
we're not allowed to put any in the council bins, are we, or not?
In the council bins?
Yeah.
Oh, Darren, hang on, Darren Hunt.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, how you doing, Darren? All right?
All right, I know you are, Simon. Yeah, hiya. All right.
Yeah, good.
Are you in charge of the stuff then, are you? Or?
I'm the supervisors for the waste section.
Yeah, so are we breaking any rules? Like, if there is bins that are empty, can we put the smaller stuff in the bins, you know?
Where are you talking about? On Chesil Beach?
Yeah, Chesil Beach or whatever. We're going to be bagging, there's going to be a couple of thousand people there bagging stuff up probably this weekend. At low tide.
Oh, okay.
Not when it storms, but at low tide, you know, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Clearing the rubbish. And obviously there's going to be skips and this, that, the other. But if anybody, like the public, put anything in the council bins that are there,
right, is
that breaking any rules? Or do we need to put signs up saying you can't put it in the council bins, you know?
I'm not entirely, to be honest, Darren, I'm not entirely sure.
No.
I mean, obviously we've had correspondence with emails this morning with regard to, I think was it your meeting with our enforcement officer?
Well, he told me yesterday I can't pick syringes up and put them in the bin, and I can't pick rubbish up in the lane and put it in the bin at the top of the lane, Simon.
Oh, right, okay. That's probably a different issue, I'm presuming, in Chesil Beach.
Yeah, I'm just saying that enforcement officer came here yesterday, told me that I pick up stuff in the lane, Simon, in this lane. Not off the beach, but in the laneway. I clear syringes, wine bottles, beer cans, and about once, maybe twice a week, I put one carrier bag in the bin at the top, yeah?
Right, okay.
He said he's adding surveillance on me or something else, so I put shipping boys there, bits of bicycles and all that. Well, it's bullshit because I haven't put it there, Simon. I can guarantee that there's nothing I've put there other than what I pick up in the lane. So I'm doing the service of clearing that lane as I drive up because it's glass. I see the odd yellow syringe, so I pick it up and put it inside a bottle and then put the bottle in the bin. According to him, I could be arrested for doing this.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm just covering myself when we go to Portland at the weekend.
Yeah.
What is the public allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do, you know what I mean?
I am guessing that people probably wouldn't want bins overflowing at the weekend.
Oh no. Well, there's going to be a lot more than I'm just saying. The general public might just pick some up as they're walking along the prom and put it in the bin. But what this bloke's saying, if it's third party waste, if it wasn't if I never dropped it in the first place, I cannot put it into that bin. Well, that's madness because you walk along, it says keep Britain tidy, doesn't it?
It does indeed. I'm presuming down they're going to have like the Portland stone skips there and everything else again.
Oh yeah, but I said if any of your people are there or anything else, and they're going to tell people off for picking something up, like this bloke said, this bloke that come to me yesterday, he said we discussed over Portland as well. He said if anybody walks along that prom, picks something up, and puts it in a bin that's not theirs in the first place. He said that's a criminal offence and can get a fine and taken to court because you're picking up third-party waste. Well, the signs say, keep Britain tidy, pick up your waste.
They do. Now,
sorry, Simon, sorry.
No, that's all right, mate. My answer to that would be, quite simply, he's the enforcement officer and he knows more about the regulations and everything else like that than I'm ever going to do.
Yeah.
Because that's his specific job.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey, if he's told you that, then I can only presume then they are the rules.
Well, I thought, because he's told me that, I'd ask someone else in your end because that's his opinion, you know. And whether I've tried to look it up in law of waste management, and it's a big booklet. Yeah. It's a big booklet, and I can't find what he's saying in there. So I can't. He's saying if it's third-party waste, it's illegal, and if you can fine and go to court over picking up. You know, if you listen to that video I put up yesterday, which you lot would have got a lot of emails about, I think.
Yes, definitely.
He says it there. It's a criminal offence, and we will take it further if I carry on doing it. So I've said I'm not going to leave syringes and wine bottles in that lane, my laneway. You know.
Yeah.
And he said, well, if we're responsible for it, we should send dustbin people down every day to make sure that laneway's clear. And he said, we have done for years. And I said, I've got CCTV in the lane for 13 years. You haven't been down here once, sir. But he had a big double car pickup there, and he had all his grabbing gear in the back, like, you know, for picking rubbish up.
Yeah.
But he left the rubbish at the top of the lane. He drove by it. He looked at it. So he had an empty pickup, a big double cab pickup with a fiberglass back on, and he says, even though he's the enforcement officer, he's got the stuff in the back. It wasn't up to him. He would have to make phone calls to get it removed.
Yeah, he'd end up getting hold of us.
Yeah, and he could have just removed it.
Yeah.
It was like two dustbinfuls of rubbish there. That was all. But it wasn't even my rubbish. But according to him, he had video evidence of me doing it. I said, well, produce it then, because I know, Simon, it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
I know exactly once a week. It's probably Saturday morning. I leave it in my car until I've got 2 carrier bags or 1 carrier bag, and I think, oh, it smells.
Put them up there.
Yeah, and then I think, well, I'm passing. I'll just stick it in the bin.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to cause you any trouble, Simon. Sorry.
No, it's all right, mate. I'm just wondering.
I don't want to get in any trouble at the weekend.
No, that's it. Personally, I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn now, you see. I don't know. I wouldn't stop somebody from walking along an esplanade, picking up a piece of rubbish and putting it in the bin.
No, you're a good man then, Simon. Thank you.
Now, what I do know is that in the future there is going to be a campaign, and I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be something like, people are going to be encouraged, if they walk on Weymouth Beach or the likes of anywhere else, to spend 2 minutes picking up rubbish, even if it's not theirs, and putting it in the dustbin.
Well, this is what he's saying is against the law.
I can't see it.
So if your council is doing that, they better... the man in charge you might want to speak to, Simon, is Dorset County, Gary Hedges.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know if you got his number. I got it here if you want it.
Yeah, no, I know who Gary is.
Yeah, so he's the main man that the enforcement officer was speaking to Gary Hedges on the phone. He wouldn't speak to me personally. I've left 2 messages with Gary saying, come on, you've got to tell us the truth. If we're breaking the law, we're breaking the law. Tell us what we can do and what we can't do before this weekend when we clear the beach.
Yeah.
Gary's not picking the phone up. I'm not surprised, because he's probably inundated with phone calls and emails from yesterday.
More than likely.
But if they shouldn't have come here and said this if it's not true. If it's true, then say it, But also, don't tell us and put signs everywhere saying, keep Britain tidy, pick up the rubbish. Right. And if you're doing a campaign on Weymouth Beach, we're breaking the law.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? It is. I will admit, it does sound very strange. But
it might be worth speaking...
Have you got a number? A contact number where you are?
Yeah, it's 07595...
07595, yeah.
43
73
78.
78.
All right, I appreciate that, Simon. Thank you.
Would you mind because I'm going to go and search for somebody now who can speak to you and tell you the law in this regard and say, yes, you can, no, you can't, because I can't give you that. I can't give you what you need verbatim.
No, I don't want to cause you any trouble at all, but they should be able to tell the public, shouldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's no trouble at all, mate. It's part of my job to go and find the answers
to what good man.
Your issue.
Good man, all right.
What I can't guarantee, though, Darren, is you're going to get a phone call back. I'm going to go and do what I can to get somebody to give you a shout and give the person your number.
If you speak to them then and get the information, could you phone me back if they won't? Yeah, maybe.
Of course I can, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Definitely.
Nice
I
one.
can do that.
Yeah, all right. I should have a phone in my pocket all day, Simon. Thank you.
Okay, mate. I'll go off and do that.
Right.
Do some work now. Try and find the answer for you.
I hope you can keep dry.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
All right. Take care, mate. All right. Thank you.
And you, Dan.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Cheers, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.